I'm about to record another SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 video, and as you know, I'm very famous for the SmackDown vs. Raw videos. I used to be famous for my Guitar Hero videos, but we'll see what happens at Christmas. See if I get a new guitar at Christmas, alright? We'll see about that. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm messing with my spots. I've just noticed I'm like really bad up there, so yeah, I'll take care of those later. I know what I'll be doing later on in life. Yeah, I just like to take this time to say a few words. I'd like to wish you guys, my viewers, a very Merry Christmas and good and Happy New Year. Cause roll on 2011. That's what I say. Roll on the new year. Bring it on. We can take all challenges ahead of us. Cause we are the best. Cause stick with me, YouTube viewers, and you will fall. You'll be following in my footsteps in a long time. And trust me, in the days to come, and it is also the days ahead will get difficult, and in New Year days we always have difficult days in the New Year. I mean, that is one thing I've learned this past year. We had very difficult times this year, and we all have, and I suffered a lot during the summer, and well, that's one thing I don't know if I say I could regret it or not, because I don't really say I regret it, but just, I didn't like it. I mean, I was put through a lot of pressure, and when it comes to a lot of pressure, that's one thing I don't like, is pressure being put on me when something I never even did. And, well, something that happened. Yes, I do. And, well, actually, I don't think we are going to get a game, because my stupid fucking Xbox keeps freezing half the time. SmackDown vs. Rods. Must be doing some updates or something, but, like I said, days ahead will get difficult, alright? And I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone that's been supportive of me this past year. And, well, without you guys, I wouldn't have made it through 2010. 2010 was maybe not the best year I've had. It was still, I still had a blast though. For some of the moments, I had a blast. But one of the blasts was definitely having a girlfriend. Again, that was a blast. But it was just a blast, I gotta say. And we're on 2011, because in 2011 will be the year of David. The year of Sivewright. The age of Sivewright will begin. And I'm going to start the new year off with a bang. I guarantee you that. It's going to go up for a bang. And YouTube viewers, you'll be there to witness it all happen. And my viewers, worldwide, nationally, locally, people say that I'll never make it. I'll never make it, but you know what I tell them? I tell them differently. I tell them that if you want to make it somewhere, you have to earn your way. And as you guys excuse me for a second. So, as I have said in the past, yeah, I may not be the strongest guy. I may not be. People say I'm a weak guy. I'll admit I am weak, but I've got heart. And when you have heart, that's something you have to use. Because if you have heart, it can get you somewhere. I've learned that in the past. I've learned that this past June when I fought in my kickboxing fight. People said to me, David, some people said, David, you're gonna lose. Some people said, David, you're gonna get knocked out. Yeah, people said that before my first club fight. You know what? I never got knocked out, okay? I drew with the Celtic champion. I drew with Lee Cooper. Okay, because it was a demo fight. It was going to be a draw anyway. But then in my second fight, which was the one that happened this past year, same thing happened. People said, David, you're gonna get knocked out. People said, David, you can't win. David. No, the only two people that stood by me were my friends and the club. They stood by me the whole way. And my ex stood by me. And I don't know how we say this, but if you guys think that is fine. Everyone has their own opinion, and that is fine. Keep your opinions coming, because you may think you can break me mentally, but you can't. Nothing can break the mind of a Sivewright, and nothing can break me, no matter what. Well, maybe some things can break me, but my mind is one thing you'll never break. How I express myself through YouTube videos and everything, how I express my feelings, that is one thing I've done in the past with that. Remember how I did the whole drugs and sports thing? I did that because I was expressing my feelings because of drugs and how it's affected the sports world. And as you know, it's affected. It has affected well, the drugs in the sports industry has affected a lot of lives, as I've mentioned in the past. One example, Eddie Guerrero. Oh, he died in 2005, and he was a WWE superstar, and he died in 2005 because of a heart attack due to steroids. Chris Benoit, it was a homicide. He murdered his wife and kids, and then he killed himself due to steroids. But actually, technically, it wasn't due to steroids. See, in the WWE, some of the move is fixed. Yes, the WWE is fixed sometimes. But Chris Benoit, but you can still get hurt. Chris Benoit had so many head injuries. It was like an American football player. His head was like in an X-ray. His head had so many blood clots in it. If it was blood clots, that was like an American football player. His head had been bashed around so many times in WWE. Tell him that. Let's go, my god, door from this. Just like this. Just really need to smoke something. And don't worry, it's just okay. Don't worry. I'm not a stoner. If I was, I'd be in jail by now. Or chucked out. But as you know, YouTube viewers, that the drugs and sports world, that when we pick drugs, we're fucked. Majorly. Alright, and as I was saying about Chris Benoit, he murdered his wife and his kids because of the mental state he was in. And that's how Chris Benoit died. Rest in peace, Chris Benoit. We all miss him. He's one of the best wrestlers from out Canada. And another wrestler that's well known for drugs is Jeff Hardy. Now, Jeff Hardy, what can I say about him? He's a risk taker. Just for the moment. And, well, one of the greatest former WWE superstar. TNA wrestler now. He's got good taste in music, he's got the hair, good looks. He's got everything, really. And I've got a good friend of mine that likes him. Well, for some weird reason. He was another victim of the drug situation. He's been caught 3 times by the WWE. Last time he got caught with cocaine in his house. Now, TNA signed him on after the whole situation, which I find impressive. That TNA would do that, but TNA may change a whole new level. It's now like the old WWF, the old WWE, the Attitude Era of TNA. Which has some originals from the Attitude Era. Has got Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy, Eric Bischoff, Ric Flair, the Hulkster. It's got a lot of originals, Tommy Dreamer and all that. Team 3D, that's Rhino, that's definitely an Attitude Era for me. Good enough. To me, it's also like the old ECW, the old Extreme Championship Wrestling, which I was a big fan of when I was little. ECW, that was the best. But I grew up watching WWE since I was a kid, so I wasn't like the WWE guy. I never watched WCW because of what we did to WWE. The Invasion, the Alliance storyline, that was the best storyline I've seen in WWE, the originals. There's also rumors in WWE right now that Booker T is going to come back to the Royal Rumble. Bring back Booker T. I'd love to see that, Booker T come back in the Rumble, but mainly I'd love to see Triple H come back. 100% Hamza. Or Shawn Michaels even. I'd love to see that. But since we only got 5 minutes, nearly 4 minutes, under 4 minutes left of video time, New Year 2011, it will be a blast. I can guarantee that. It'll be a ride that I'll never forget. 2010, ride I'll never forget. 2009, I've forgotten the moments then. 2008, won't forget. All the years I've lived, every year always starts a new start for me. And for the start of this new year, for the power plant, 2011, I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. I'm going to Collision and main event it. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to win the World Championship. Somehow, somewhere, I will win. I'm destined for greatness. And as for kickboxing, and as club fight, I'm there. I'll be there. Stronger, faster than ever. Sorry you guys haven't seen me smoke on YouTube, but I really don't care. And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this whole fantasy world thing now, because I live my dream. I live for the moment. That's the way I live. The lifestyle I was brought in. The lifestyle I know. And I'll protect anyone. I will stick up for those who need it, and I will not give up. That is one thing I'll never do. When I set myself a task, I do it. Just do it. I'm not going to give up. I'm smoking my eye. Yeah, and another thing is that New Year coming, it's a new start for me. A new start for everyone. A second chance. And I've had so many second chances this year. As you guys know, I got charged over the summer, and I had the restorative justice meeting in late September. I got my second chance then. It's my second chance. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to use my second chance wisely. Get a job, go to college, get money, provide for those, provide for me mainly. Or if I start a family, or if I get a girlfriend, provide for them too. Stay the Sivewright. We'll do anything it takes. Well, YouTube viewers, this is me for now. I will catch you guys in the future. Stay tuned for more SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 videos tonight. Good night, everyone.